So today we are going to Alton Towers. Alton Towers is a theme park in Staffordshire, in the just near Stoke in the United Kingdom in England. It's been a theme park since the early 20th century. Well, it's been a tourist attraction since the early 20th century when the gardens were opened. In the 70s. It became an actual theme park with some rides and stuff, and in 1980 the most famous ride that Alton Towers had at the time was introduced, which was the corkscrew, which was I think it was a Vekoma looping coaster but based on an old Arrow design, that survived until the early 21st century. Alton Towers has a massive big country house in the middle of it, which makes it such an impressive area. I think that Merlin Entertainments, who own Alton Towers, would really like it if they could have turned that into a hotel. However, the expense of doing so, and it's probably a listed building of some description, would make it almost prohibitive. Alton Towers is home to multiple different roller coasters, many of which Josh will be going on for the first time because he's now 140 centimetres.
Yes!
Unfortunately, one of the coasters that we won't be able to ride is Nemesis, because it is currently being retracked. Nemesis was built in, 1994, I think. So it's 28 years old before it's had its retrack. So the entire track's been taken down except for the lift hill and the station area. It's all been redone, and we'll be able to show you some footage of how that looks. Unfortunately, we are currently stuck in traffic coming onto the M6 because there's an accident between junction 19A and junction 20. We need to sort out my season ticket, so we were trying to get there nice and early, but it doesn't look like we're going to get there too early. We're scheduled to get there just before 9 at the moment, so hopefully that'll be enough time for customer services to sort out the issues that we might have.
This is what got us stopped for a full 30 minutes.
Oh my god, look at the truck, it's on its side.
Oh my god.
Plants growing outside of it's been there so long.
Oh my god.
We have to cut him out of the top there. So this traffic jam on the other side of the road appears to be mostly because of people rubbernecking at the accident that we've just come past. Now there might be something further on down the M6, however, it is utterly ridiculous that we have this, we cause our own traffic jams because we're too nosy.
This traffic jam hasn't just started. This has been going on for a few minutes now. Of driving at like 70 miles an hour.
It's at least, well, so far it's at least 2 miles long.
It just keeps going. It just keeps going.
You'll be getting to Alton Towers anytime soon if you're in that side, would you, Josh?
Oh. So let's hope that's not how it's like when we drive out. We're here. We're finally here. We're here. Yes.
We're here in the car park at Alton Towers. We have loads of new Nemesis track. So this is the shiny new Nemesis track in the car park with its red veins on it, which I'm not sure about. I mean, I'm sure they're there. I'm not sure whether I like them or not. Yeah, but I think this will look good when it's up. We can have a look at the actual... So here we are in... Well, this used to be called Talbot Street. I don't know whether it still is called Talbot Street. I mean, it's the Jumping Frogs. We can go on to the dungeon today if you want, Josh. Yeah? No, we'll say you are. Oops, I've recorded that. Ah, sod it.
There's a picture of my Ruskin head of house.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
like a 40-year-old man just said.
Yeah, but he might have had his. He might have had his kids with him.
Yeah, but he said to a group, he went to the school, but like, imagine saying to like a group.
Yeah.
Hold on, I want to get my
Queue on battle galleons, splash galleons, whatever it's called. I should probably look that up at some stage. It's very rare that we come here on a warm day to go on something like that, though, isn't it?
But no one uses it.
Yeah, but it's early in the day. I don't think I'd want to get soaked at this time of day, do you? So this ride, you go round in your little boats and you can fire water cannons at people as you're going round. And people from the side can fire water cannons at you. These gardens over here, they were landscaped and designed by Capability Brown. Capability Brown is a very famous 19th century landscaper. He also designed Appledurcombe Gardens, which is on the Isle of Wight, which is where I always used to spend my holidays. That's the valley down into the gardens. So the setting of this park is really, really amazing. Here's the towers here. As you can see, they're not in any state of repair. There's no actual there's no actually rooms inside them. So we can go in the towers. So we can have a little nosy around later. There's the gatehouse. The towers, entrance to the tower ruins and her ladyship's gardens. So this here is Hex. This tells the story of the chained oak, which is over in Alton Village somewhere, which we might go and see on the way home. It hasn't been opened recently, so I don't know whether it is at the moment. I'll have to check in a minute, but it is one of Josh's favourite rides. So this is the entrance to the Dark Forest. Dark Forest has two major rides, which are Rita, which is an Intamin launch coaster, and 13, which is an Intamin family coaster with a special treat in store for you. And here's a poster of Thunder Rock Rally. This is when Rita first started, when this whole area was called Ugland, and the corkscrew was still here. So Josh, how excited are you to ride your first big ride at Alton Towers?
Really excited.
Josh wants to make Rita his first ride, which wouldn't be my first choice, but Josh's day. This is the world of David Walliams, including Gangster Granny, the ride, Raj's shop, and the Royal Carousel. Here's the Royal Carousel. The school is no more. The driving school is now Gangster Granny, the ride. No, it is still there, but it must have just have a different entrance. Yeah, the driving school is still here. It's just next door now. It's got a smaller entrance. So we're going to go on Gangster Granny the ride. Are you ready for the most thrilling ride in all of Alton Towers?
Yeah, definitely better than like Oblivion or like.
Well, should we go in the entrance though?
Yeah.
Might be good. Did you think that was a rope, Josh? So these purple things here that look like ropes aren't actually ropes. They're metal.
Why would
Josh thought that he was smart and ducked underneath one and then cracked his back on it.
Why would?
Aha! The Crown Jewels tour. What?
I've read every single book.
I know you have. Charles Talbot, the 50th. Uh-oh, crime scene. Oh! Nina, Nina, Nina. Detective PC Fudge. So we've just done Gangster Granny the Ride, which, despite all the reviews to the contrary, was actually pretty good, I thought. It was well done, and the storyline was good, easy to follow, even if you didn't like the books. And Josh loved the books, and therefore loved the ride even more. Josh, what's your review of Gangster Granny the Ride?
Really good.
Really good?
Yeah.
Is that a really good out of 10?
Yeah.
Flavio's Fabulous Fandango. Oh, it's the it's a twister, Josh.
Ready to do the fandango?
Flavio's Fabulous Fandango.
I said, are you ready to
Also known as a twister.
With a 3 and 2 and 1.
I should really learn how to drive.
Yeah, you should learn how to drive, but you seem to be incapable of doing so.
Trying to do the driving lessons?
If you want to go on the driving school, you can go on it, mate. You are?
Not without my shoes on.
You are too tall?
No.
Joshy is too tall to go on the driving school.
My first time Alton Towers where I'm too small. It's a tragic day. It's a tragic day for London.
But we'll bring Ollie later on in the summer and he can go on the driving school.
No!
And Joshy can watch him.
It was so cool as well.
Fandango. What's Fernando's Fabulous Fandango?
All right.
Alright, out of 10. I rated Fernando's Fabulous Fandango a 7, solid 7 out of 10. It was very, very fast and nearly made me sick. Katanga Canyon. So Katanga Canyon, when I first came to Alton Towers, the rapids had only just opened on one of the first years I came here, and the on-ride photography from Katanga Canyon was a CCTV camera up on a pipe that shot down to the boats, and you could barely see who was in the boat, and you had to pay for the photo. You couldn't even see it, you just paid for the photo. And then
pay for the photo.
Pay for the photo, and then they posted it to you. You didn't even pick it up on the day, they posted it to you. So this is the Congo River Rapids, and as you can see, the waterfalls are running again. This tree is on the inside of the Congo River Rapids queue line. Look how big its trunk is and how old this must be. It must be older than me.
Please remain seated. Please remain seated.
Haunted Hollow. Right, this way, Joshua, this way. Years of old, his body was cursed for reasons untold. Ah, skeleton!
Hey dude. Who are you?
I shall call you Oliver, and I shall call you Joshua.
There's 3 gargoyles there, right?
Another gargoyle.
No, excuse me. I think there's 3 gargoyles right here.
You nearly fell. Oh, that looks like a weeping angel.
Is that another gargoyle? No, it is. Is that a gargoyle?
No. No, none of these are gargoyles. What did they do, Josh?
They gave you a statue.
They what?
They gave you a statue.
Did they?
Yeah.
No, I'm fine, thanks. Ah, the curse at Alton Manor.
Myself and Emily. Yes. You have to be careful. You come. Say sorry. She forgives you.
Is this the new Nemesis bit?
Yeah. So this is the
We go in that truck.
no.
That top is so small as well.
Property of the Phalanx. Observation platform for Nemesis.
It's quite getting on well. Wow. Oh.
Nemesis is currently closed. Investigation is underway. So this is Galactica, which used to be known as Air, and got turned into Galactica when it had the VR attached to it, which I have ridden with the VR, and it's absolutely atrocious. It's pointless. Is the valley between Bidden Valley and the Dark Forest. Now, a few years back, Alton Towers tried to get permission to build a wooden roller coaster across this valley. Yeah, but they weren't allowed for many reasons, mainly because of all the trees they were going to have to cut down. But yeah. It was going to drop into the valley and then go up to the top and then come back over again. Just an out and back wooden coaster. That would have been really cool, wouldn't it? Oh no, he's falling! Help him! Somebody save him! There are people behind you that will prove that you aren't falling though.
Why don't you go out there?
What, for us to go across into the swamp? No. Stairs of Doom. Stairs of Doom.
Half stairs.
For a frozen Fanta.
Oh, doing all of this for a frozen Fanta.
Which way to go? Red. Oh no, he's falling!
Help me!
He's falling! Someone save him!
Slipping! Oh wait, no, I'm fine.
Rita. Rita is an Intamin launch coaster, which rumours are that Alton Towers bought on the cheap because the park that originally ordered it couldn't afford it anymore. Can you be against it? So this here is in the entrance to Alton Towers, and it tells us about the corkscrew, which was here for 28 years. It was the first giant corkscrew roller coaster in the UK. So we've just finished our day at Alton Towers. We didn't get that many rides done because it was very, very busy. It was very warm as well.
Surprisingly busy for a Friday.
Yeah, it being school strike day, maybe not the best day to go, but we have got a season ticket, so we can go back again. Josh managed to get on 3 new rides today.
Yes.
What were they, Josh?
Smiler, Oblivion, and Galactica.
Yep. So 3 big boy rides with his big boy pants on.
Yeah.
We had a breakdown on Rita just as we were waiting to get on. We were like second on the queue for the front row, and we had a breakdown on that. We had a breakdown for Smiler when we were a couple of people in the single rider away from going onto the ride. Both of those were about, well, Rita was about 40 minutes and Smiler was about an hour, so that was fun. But overall we had a good day. We did over 20,000 steps. I think it was 16 kilometres or something like that we did today.
17-ish.
17 kilometres. Had a good day. Had fun. We'll definitely be coming back again. Josh, you got anything to say?
We need to finish. We need to get Nemesis first of all, and second of all, we need to get Rita as well.
Okay. You have been watching Munchy Road Hippopotamus. Follow us on Twitter at Munchy Road and on Instagram at Munchy Road Hippopotamus. Don't forget to like, subscribe and add a comment. All these good things help us defeat the evil that is the YouTube algorithm.